Start recording.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello. I hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday afternoon. Um, Thomas and Nikki here. So, um, how are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
I'm very glad to hear that. So you were telling me that you don't know what you're doing with Mike, huh?
Mike and his mom don't know what they're doing for Mother's Day yet, so.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Yeah. So are they gonna let you know today or?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. Okay. Um. Huh. So things are up in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, well, uh, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in advance. From me.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
And so what have you been up to for today?
Not a whole lot, really.
Uh-huh.
I made, a couple videos.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Cool.
One talking about my different diagnosis, like my septo-optic nerve hypoplasia.
Yep.
And then, because my phone wasn't cooperating very well, I ended up doing a 3-part white cane video.
Gotcha. Well, I don't have a topic, so I mean, if you do, you want to tell everybody about your disease? Do you feel comfortable do you want to tell?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, everybody, I have what's called septo-optic nerve hypoplasia. That's where you not only have optic nerve hypoplasia, but it also affects the pituitary gland.
Okay.
And the pituitary gland doesn't work quite right.
Okay.
So, I take hydrocortisone because my body doesn't make enough cortisone. I take levothyroxine because I have hypothyroidism. I take, I also have migraines.
Yep.
Which, if you go to my channel, I did a video where I recorded a video while I had a migraine. And
I hear those can be pretty rough.
yeah. I also have depression and anxiety.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that if you don't mind. How long have you had that?
Since like 2010.
Okay, and did something happen to trigger it, or did it just come on? Do you know?
It really came about when my grandma passed away.
Ah. Where does the anxiety come from?
That I don't know how that came about, but
So when you first had it, or like, how did you find out that you had both of those things?
well, the depression, I ended up suicidal.
Okay.
And the anxiety, I was talking to a therapist, and that's how I found out I had anxiety as well.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but back in October, which, yeah, it does seem eons ago, But back in October, or was it late September? In late September, if you guys remember, Nikki was in the hospital for, I believe, 2 weeks.
Yes.
And then we didn't do videos for a very long time because she moved in with her dad.
Mhm.
And, but she got the help that she needed
Yep.
and is doing great.
Yes.
You know, it's interesting because you have all sorts of people. Like, you have people like you who have depression and anxiety, but you would never know because you're so positive. But then you have people like my ex girlfriend, you know who. And
Mhm.
when I say you know who, I don't mean Lord Voldemort. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
I'm just kidding. But Megan, who constantly complained about her family, about her life, and really wasn't doing anything to help herself. You know, so you have those type of people. You know, you have different people. You know, you have people like Nikki who is very positive. But then you have people like Megan who complain. And I understand that depression and anxiety is hard, but you know what? You got to get out. You got to get out of the house. You know, she doesn't get out as much as you do, and as much as others probably do. She just stays at home, as you know, and
Mhm.
that's not really. I mean, that's
And see,
what.
one thing that really helps me is getting out of the house and doing things.
Right, and what she doesn't does. I mean, what she doesn't do. I mean, she has the resources, but she's choosing to just not use them and just complain. You know, and you don't want to do that. You know,
Right.
I understand that depression and anxiety is hard, but you don't want to feel sorry for don't feel sorry for yourself.
No.
Be like Nikki. Be very positive, and you know,
Surround yourself with positive people. That helps me as well.
yeah, surround yourself with positive people, even if you have to. Guys, there are support groups for depression and anxiety, not only in person but online. So there are resources. You know, there definitely are resources, and again, I understand depression and anxiety is not easy. I get it 100%. Believe me, I get it. But complaining is not going to do anything. It's not going to make it go away.
Right.
Um, you know, and you know, I know it's hard to be positive, but follow. Let Nikki hasn't had an easy road, but she's very, very, very positive, and as I said, she went in the hospital for 2 weeks back in February to get the help that she needed, and
September.
what did I say?
September on early October. You said February.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. I'm sorry. She went in the hospital. I pulled an all-nighter last night, so please forgive me. My brain is moving slowly. Sorry. She went in the hospital, late last September, and she was in there for 2 weeks. And like I said, she got the help she needed, and she's doing great. So, you know, what advice might you give somebody who is really depressed and has anxiety? What advice might you want to give them?
Surround yourself with positive people. Get out of the house and do something. And
Yep.
I had one more piece of advice, but I lost it.
Okay. I would say stay positive. try to anyway. And
Yeah.
I understand it's hard. I understand it's hard. I really do. But you got to hang in there. And
And there is hope.
yes, there is hope. And I've talked about that so many.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah,
I've
Nikki.
been there so many times.
Yeah, if anyone knows, Nikki knows. I'm no expert when it comes to depression. I mean, I know a lot about it, but I'm no expert when it comes to depression. But um, just again, I know it's hard, but just try to stay positive. Really, try to stay positive. And like Nikki said, surround yourself with positive people. That really helps. And try to get out of the house. I know it's not easy, but try. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
Another tip is journaling helps immensely.
Oh yeah, like
Whether it be on paper, on the computer,
yeah.
doing a voice journal, a video journal, what have you.
Right. Yeah, I mean, when I was going through my anxiety and panic attacks, I journaled about it because I didn't know what else to do. So I did, and it helped. It didn't take the anxiety or the panic attacks away, but it helped.
Right.
It helped. It definitely helped. Yeah. So yeah, even if you're suffering from anxiety and panic attacks, maybe journal about it. So yeah, good point. Yep, and that's not easy either. Panic attacks and anxiety is not easy either. It really isn't. But there's a lot of support. There's medications. There's a lot of things out there that you can do, and journaling is one of the things that is a good thing to do. It really helps. So
Even
yeah.
if you can't, go somewhere to do something, just go on a walk.
Absolutely. Yep. And by the way, this is important, if you have a significant other who you're dating who doesn't understand depression or anxiety, and you have it, two things. Don't take your bad days out on them, and try to give them some insight about depression and anxiety. This way, they can really understand you and your needs and what they are. But never take your depression out on anyone else. Your depression is not your fault, but don't take your rough days out on, let's just say, your significant other. And I know sometimes it's hard not to do, but that's something that you don't want to do. And educate the person. Say, listen, I have depression. This is how depression is. Of course they can do their own research, but that might be helpful. Let's just say for giggles and giggles, that you're in a brand new relationship or something, and you have depression and anxiety, and the other person doesn't have any, a mental illness or any depression or anxiety. Well, and let's just say if they don't know anything about depression or anxiety, you might want to take the time to educate them about depression and anxiety.
And I would do it before you get to a depressive state.
Right.
Because once you get to that depressive state, you're not going to want to take the time to educate.
Right.
Trust me.
Right. Because there are people who want to help, but they don't understand depression and anxiety. When I dated my ex-girlfriend Ruby back in 2015, we only dated for a month and a half. She has depression, and at the time, I didn't understand it, and I try. Sometimes she'd have good days, and sometimes she'd have bad days. But on her bad days, I really tried to be there for her as much as I could, and I tried to help her as much as I could. But I didn't at the time. Now I know a lot about depression and anxiety, but at the time, I didn't. You know, I didn't. I didn't really.
Alert. Low battery.
I didn't. Shush. I didn't. Not you. Her. The phone.
Right.
The phone. I didn't know much about depression and anxiety. So now, if you're in a let me just plug this in. If you're in a relationship with somebody who has depression and anxiety, no. I meant to say, if you have depression, if you're the one who has depression and anxiety, let's just say both. Nice.
Excuse me.
Very nice. Okay, phone's plugged in. Very nice. If you're the one who has depression and anxiety, try and if you're in a relationship with someone who doesn't understand it or knows nothing about it, explain it to them and educate them about it. So yeah.
Yeah, and do it before you get to a depressive state or before you have a panic attack.
Right. Explain it to them. Say, this is what I'm going through, and help them to understand.
YouTube. Back. Button.
Help them to understand what you're going through. That's important.
Yeah.
Camera chooser. Stop recording. Button.
Anything else I just want to make sure we're still recording. Is there anything else you wanted to say about this top? Okay. All right. Guys, just as a friendly reminder, tomorrow, Nikki and I will not be doing a video at 2 o'clock my time. We, my friends, will be doing a video at 10 o'clock tomorrow night my time, 9 o'clock Nikki's time.
Yep.
Monday, folks, Monday, we will be doing a video at 1:30 my time, 12:30 Nikki's time. And Tuesday, we're doing a video at 1 my time and 12 Nikki's time. So there you go. Would you like to recommend some channels, or?
I'm gonna let you recommend them, and I'm gonna disconnect for right now. I need to see what my mom needs.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Do you want to text me when you're ready for me to call you back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.
All right, guys, so you can check out Nikki's channel. That's Nikki Wonderlick. Please also check out Patty Mayo's channel and check out LawnBoy8461's channel. And also you can check out Yellow Brick Cinema. Yellow Brick Cinema is an awesome YouTube channel. You can listen to different music on that channel, like music for meditating, studying, and deep sleep music. Also, check out Joy Ross. Joy Ross is a blind YouTuber. She also has a guide dog named Arabella. And also check out Molly Burke's channel. Molly Burke has she's a blind YouTuber like Joy Ross. And she has a guide dog named Gallop. And please check out Depression to Expression. Depression to Expression is a great YouTube channel for people who have mental illness and depression and anxiety. And please like and subscribe to my channel. And also, I want to recommend a channel that Nikki recommended yesterday, and that is Blind Accessible. So, you all take care. And I think my dad and I are going out in the Corvette. So if we do, and if my phone's charged up enough, I will make a video of that, because we do have to go get gas for the gas cans, or for the gas can for the small engines. But for now, y'all take care.